Reynolds. Join me today as we go behind the scenes of the Linger Longer Living Cultural Series. This is a series that enhances the lifestyle of our members and really enriches the overall experience here at Reynolds Lake Oconee. You may be asking yourself, what is the Linger Longer Living Cultural Series? Well, it's concerts, it's hikes through the woods, go bird watching, learn about bees, politics, Andy Warhol. I mean, in 18 years, they've covered so much. So we're gonna take a little journey through this series. But first, we're gonna start with our friend, my new friend, Barbara Dooley. All right. Well, hey, thank you
My pleasure.
for sitting with me.
I hadn't been this close to a man in a long time.
Well, I'm feeling pretty lucky. What brings you to the lake? What are we gonna hear tonight?
Well, I'm really not sure.
That's how I feel right now as
I
well.
have written notes.
I didn't even get that far.
Oh, well, I got a few little notes down, which I probably won't even look at, but I've got them.
That's great.
I hear that it's older people, which is great, 'cause I'm right there with them.
I love this, yes.
And we're going to talk about maybe some fun stories that I've accumulated
A few.
through the years.
Yeah. I may have done some research a little bit deeper on you.
Oh, good.
But what I was amazed, did I hear right? You were married to Vince for almost 63 years, was that right?
62 and a half.
That's amazing.
But if you were to ask him,
Yeah.
he would have said, Barbara and I have been married 58 happy years. And that's not bad out of 62.
That's not bad.
Not
No.
every year's a great year.
No, well,
You have
no.
to gut it.
You have to gut a few of them. You're not wrong.
You do.
But if you get the majority of them as happy.
That's right. You're
and
right.
The other thing I picked up on was you love to laugh. And that is one of your hallmarks. But-
I laugh because I think everything's funny.
And it is.
He never did. So,
It takes opposites, right?
right, it attracted, I thought so many times he would look at me like, oh, please don't do this. You're embarrassing me in public. But
That's good for him.
I just, no, I've always had a fun attitude about everything. In fact, I can remember being in grammar school. I went to a Catholic grammar school, and the nuns were just harsh.
They're known
I
for
have
that.
one earlobe longer than another from them pulling on it. And I came home one month, and I had straight A's and an F in conduct. And I thought, oh, my mother's going to kill me. Well, she was ready, and my dad goes, honey, if you can have a good time and still make A's, you go right ahead. That's kind of been my life.
That's perfect. I'm going to take that home to my own daughter. Well, you're amazing. I don't want to take you away from the wonderful folks waiting for you, but
Well-
thank you for your time.
I don't want you to take me away from you.
Well, I like that.
You're adorable.
Where do you want to go? Let's go. So there you go,
Thank you.
Reynolds and my wife. We will see
There
you
you
later.
go.
I have to ask one last thing between you and I. Born in Alabama, Georgia.
Went to Auburn.
I know. I read up on you.
Yeah, went to Auburn, but let me tell you, when your paycheck runs up and down the field, you can change real fast.
So you had really no issues at any of the
No
games?
issues.
All right.
And I was a go-dogger from the very first check.
Go Dogs. That's beautiful. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so talk to me then.
You got it. Hey, Marie.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Linger Longer Living series, your baby. When did it start? How did you come up with this?
Okay, started in 2006. Linger Longer Living is officially 18 years old this month.
This month. 18 years.
And it began as an open-ended story. We knew we needed to bring culture and arts to the lake.
Yeah.
And they said, Marie, go figure it out.
How do you come up with these and what inspires you?
There are some very important key things. We have a number of partnerships.
Yeah.
University of Georgia Library, the University of Georgia Botanical Gardens, the Swope School of Music in Columbus, the Georgia College and State University. We have a number of them. We probably have between 12 and 15 partnerships.
Okay.
And those folks are out there committed to bringing us amazing content.
Yeah.
So they are often the idea. They suggest. They say, here's what we've got.
Well, we've been to a few of them, and I have thoroughly enjoyed them. I think the Andy Warhol is my favorite. In 18 years, though, is there one that stands out to you that has blown you away?
In the very beginning, it was mushroom foraging. And there was a mycologist,
Yeah.
and he would take us over to the property over there on near the dock, right over on the Spirit of Oconee with cocktails and appetizers. And they would get here and they would mushroom forage with his help.
And you'd
He would
find
help
them?
identify. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And they had a little brown bag and put their mushrooms in it. And so that very first one was incredible. And so then they boated back with their mushrooms to the Rock House where there was a dinner, and they would have mushroom themed items in each dish. So the appetizer would have mushrooms in the salad, and
Yeah.
the entree would have mushrooms, and even the dessert, which was more mushroom shaped.
Yeah.
But they were having soup, and they were having chanterelle soup. And the chef said to them, would some of you found chanterelles, would you like to add your chanterelles to the soup? And they would go, yay! And they just took their bags of chanterelles and they raced over to the chef and they gave them to him, and those chanterelles went in the soup. It was incredible. It was so magical. It was like a bunch of kids, at kindergarten on their very first excursion. So that is a very fond memory. And from there, it was easy to see the passion and enthusiasm of the members, and it just sort of, it drives itself. It truly does. I just get to hang on and guide it.
Yeah. Through that, has there been change in folks, or an inspiring moment that has come from these that you've looked back on from one of the events, or over time?
The way their day is spent on on occasions, that it's not just playing and and
Right.
social, and that it has something that makes their mind challenged. For a lot of people, it's a chance to get to know new people,
That's right.
and in a fun and unique way. So, and then we have people that say we wouldn't have come here because of this exclusively, but we came because it exists, and so it's important to us. So a lot of people knew it from the beginning, that they wanted something like this.
That's great.
Others didn't know they wanted it. They just found it, or it found them.
And I love that. It found them.
It found them, just like it found me.
And we're all very lucky for that.
Well, I'm very lucky, so it's been great. Thank you so much.
Thank you for bringing Linger Longer Living to us
Thank
and
you.
the members.
Thank you.
All right. Have fun in there.
It's going to be great.
It is going to be great. I'm ready.
Come on in.
We got it. There you have it, Reynolds. That was just a brief look at Linger Longer Living Cultural Series. We hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully we've piqued your interest. Until next time, I'm Brian Baker, and this has been Reynolds Revealed.